Alright, hello everybody, welcome back. So I'm finally back from DC, I'm actually recording these live again. It is the 1st of January as well, so brand new year. I know for a lot of you it's not going to be the 1st of January anymore, but for me it still is, so shut up. My channel, I don't care, my time zone, too bad. So when I made the video on the F-16 OCU, a lot of people pointed out that it was not in fact the worst top tier and that the J11A exists. For some reason, I thought the J11A was the regular J11 for China and that they never got the upgraded, like, SM equivalent of it. But they actually did. I'm pretty sure I played this plane as well, because I have it crewed, so, like, I'm pretty sure I had played it for the Seek and Destroy video. It might have just been so bad that I legitimately just blocked it out of my memory and, like, just pretended it didn't exist anymore. But, yeah, it has a dogshit RWR, as you can probably see, and it has MORS, which, you know, doesn't really do anything, considering it literally says your flares are missiles, which, in case you're wondering, they are not. You get 6 R-77s, which are pretty much the worst long-range Fox 3, and 4 R-73s, which are, you know, okay, dogfight missiles. It's a very mixed bag. Does the thing have HMD? I presume it does, right? Yeah, it does, okay. We got that going for it at the very least. But yeah, I had a great time in DC. I went to the Udzvar Museum was the one that I forgot in the last video. I went there pretty much day one with my dad. I got off the plane, checked all the bags in the hotel, and then just went straight there. We had an amazing time. It was a really, really cool museum. I would love to go back there. The Smithsonian Air and Space Museum was under renovation. I did get to go see the planetarium still and a couple other cool things in there. It just gives me an excuse to go back, really. It was like, because my dad's company is headquartered in DC, and they asked him to come out, so he was just like, hey, do you guys want to come out so that we're not, like, you know, separated over Christmas break? And we were like, yeah, sure, why not? And so we all went there. It was really fun, so if I ever get an excuse to go back, I'm definitely going to take it to go see all the museums and stuff again. It was very fun. I enjoyed my time there. Someone said the drivers are really bad in DC, and I kind of didn't think much of it because in Texas the drivers are, like, abysmal dog shit. In DC, so in Texas they're, like, very aggressive, they speed too much, and they're just, like, they don't really drive like they care about you, like the other person in the car. They just drive to sort of get wherever they're going. I was sort of expecting the drivers in DC to be a bit more like that, but no, they just, like, didn't really know how to drive a lot of the time. Like, pretty much most other people on the road were just terrible at driving. Like, not even in, like, the aggressive kind of way. Like, they were, like, over the speed limit, then under the speed limit, then over. They were in the wrong lanes. They were just, like, randomly pulling out where they shouldn't, and then just, like, blasting on the horn as if it's your fault. Like, whichever DMV is doing the driver's tests in DC, pick up your shit, man. It is terrible out there. Dear God. That missile is not going for us. It locked onto, like, an AI or something. But yeah, I had a great time. I had a very enjoyable trip. It was nice to take a sort of a break from the monotonous, regular daily stuff. The pre-recorded videos all went well as well, so yeah, pretty happy with it overall. Anyways, yeah, I'm going to start making tank content on this channel, I think. To be honest, I'm not fully sure of what I'm doing here on this channel still. Like, I made this channel because I got sort of, like, bored one day. Like, well, not really bored, but it was before my math exam. I was super nervous and I didn't really, like, know what to do, so I just went back to, like, making some videos and playing War Thunder, which has always really helped with nerves in the past for me. And so I just made, like, a bunch of videos thinking that they would never really, like, see the light of day or anything. And, I actually recorded them, edited them, and uploaded them on the second channel because I didn't really know where else to put them. And I wasn't expecting anything to come of it. I was thinking, like, maybe 100 views or some shit like that. But no, for some reason, just a lot of people really enjoyed them. I'm continuing to upload. I'm not really sure what the end goal for it is here, but I'm going to keep going with it, and I'm going to start making tank videos. Another thing to keep in mind is that I am absolutely terrible at tank gameplay, so yeah, it's not going to be good. Don't expect the gameplay to be good, essentially. I played a lot of air. I have not played nearly as much ground. I don't know if I can show you. So, like, I'm closing in on 10,000 battles, actually, for air, which is kind of cool. For ground, I'm nowhere near that number. I have a lot of kills still, but, you know, I'm still relatively inexperienced. I am a lot better than probably what you've seen in the last video for ground, so I do need to make another one of those and actually update things. I think I'm going to sit on about 30 minutes of fuel and full burn this whole time as well. I haven't really been talking about the J11A because it's very bad. Not a good plane, probably the worst top tier. You do get more countermeasures and you do get an HMD, but now your missile kit is gimped and your flight model is bad, so I don't know which one you prefer, but me personally, I'd at least rather have the AMRAAM so I can go up to space and joust and stuff. Oh, and the dogshit RW. I almost forgot about the RWR. It's so, yeah. Not a fan of this plane, especially when it faces like Eurofighters and stuff. The power creep is real. That is another thing as well. Gaijin has really dropped the ball with top tier decompression, which is why... Well, I've been starting to get good at top tier gameplay, and like, just, I need to play a lot more games of it, obviously, to get more of a game sense awareness and stuff, like I do have in a lot of the lower BRs. But, the decompression is just abysmally terrible, man. I really hope they do something about it, because there was a lot of comments on the MiG-29G video saying, like, oh, the plane isn't bad, and a lot of other people saying the plane is bad, whatever. The MiG-29G is amazing in a down tier, but part of the issue is you never get down tiers because of the awful matchmaker, or at least I don't anyways. I don't know if some other people might get more lucky than I do. But a lot of the issue with it is that if you get a down tier, or a tier of, like, if it's a 13.0 game, relative to the other 13.0s, like, it's okay. Like, it has like a usable flight model, the ERs are strong still. But the issue is at the same BR, you just have, like, the other Su-27s and the Su-33, which just get more missiles and a better flight model at the same BR. But if you put the MiG-29 down, the MiG-29G down, it becomes incredibly strong, because now all of a sudden you're clubbing like 11 7s and 12 Os. Like it was. Well, actually, the same shit happened during the ISCCM meta early on, but like, you know the drill. It's just incredibly scuffed and unbalanced because Gaijin actually can't fix the compression at higher tiers, and the plane itself isn't bad, but yeah, the matchmaker is terrible, the compression is terrible, and a lot of the stuff at your own BR is just sort of better than you. So while it is workable, it is playable, skill-based, whatever, blah blah blah, it's just, I wish they actually fixed the shit so like all of the planes were actually fun to play again. Because right now, in the MiG-29G, the entire time you're playing it, you literally could just be in a better plane at the exact same BR, like with no other downsides to it. Like, so I don't know why you would pick the MiG-29G as the issue, but yeah. BR compression, I don't really want to play top tier much because of it. I'm doing it anyways for the second channel because I do need to get good at it, and this is one of the good ways to do it. I'm just going to use this little, like, ridge to sort of notch the missile. Not notch, but go defensive, whatever, terrain, kill it. It's killed. He is dead. So yeah, basically 2025. I hope 2025 goes well for everyone as well. My 2024 was abysmal dogshit, so I don't think it is possible for 2025 to be worse, so I have that going for me at the very least. I'm gonna launch that. I know the R-77s are shit in BVR, but it is kind of high altitude. Relative, no it's not, but like, it could get there, because he's flying straight towards me. I don't know, might as well. I'll just sling it, see what happens. There's kids outside my house. They're gonna hear me talking to myself. Oh no! I have such a weird job the more I think about it. Also, a lot of people have been asking what I'm going to do for, like, the main channel and whether I've given up or whether this one is a passion project or not. And I don't know. Going back to what I was talking about at the start of the video, I don't really know. I never really had, like, a concrete goal or whatever when I was making this channel. And a lot of the reason I maintained uploading was because I was having more fun than, you know, making main channel videos. And now I just don't really know what to do with it. On one hand, there's a lot of people enjoying the content on this channel, and I don't really want to stop that, but then on the other hand, I have university starting again in like 2 weeks, and I don't even know if I'm going to be able to keep uploading on this channel, let alone the main channel as well, so it's a bit of a weird predicament. I'm not really sure what to do about it, but I do know that I want to keep making main channel videos. I do have things that I'm working on the main channel, even though it is kind of dying because I haven't uploaded in so long there. But also, we did nothing this entire game. You see, like, this is the issue with a lot of planes that have bad or, like, or no Fox 3s relative to, like, aircraft that do. You just can't get kills because everyone dies before you can even, like, get relatively close to them, and it just really sucks to play. Another annoying bit about the compression, but, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this channel. I don't know what I'm gonna do in general in regards to YouTube, because I probably should keep making videos, but at the same time, the main channel ones, the main reason I stopped making main channel videos, I mean, I said that it was for college or whatever, and that is university, and that is like a pretty big aspect of it, because I don't have a ton of time to make them. But another thing is, it was just terrible for my mental health. YouTube is not a very nice job as far as, like, keeping mentally sustainable goes. Being mentally sustainable, like, within a positive mindset is just absolutely terrible with YouTube. We're just gonna trade with this guy, aren't we? No, we actually notched it, and I slammed into a hill. Whatever. I got a kill. Let's go. But yeah, making main channel videos is not really mentally sustainable for me. Like, it is just terrible. So I'm not sure how frequently I'm going to continue. I'm not even sure, like, what is going to be happening with that or what I'm going to be doing with it. But I don't know. I don't really know. Part of me just wants to quit uploading on this channel and just go straight back to making main channel videos altogether, because main channel makes me a ton more money, obviously, gets more fame or whatever. I never really did YouTube for that in the first place, but it sort of became the early motivation after a little bit once the fun sort of stopped happening on the main channel videos. But then I also, even though this channel is like substantially less subscribers and less views and less money and whatever else, right? It's a lot more fun to make videos on. It feels like I'm actually talking to people again instead of just like making a presentation for like 500,000 people to see. It's so fucking nerve-wracking. I hate it so much. So I don't really know what I want to do, to be honest. I don't know if I keep uploading here. I don't know if I go back to main. I don't know. So for everyone asking in the comments, I know it's not a super definitive answer, but at the same time, I've also got no fucking clue. I've been thinking on it for a long time, and I really don't know still, which is not really what you want to hear. But unfortunately, as much as everyone wants to think that YouTube as a job is just playing video games and sitting down, it is on the second channel, which is why I set it up like this, so low-effort editing, low-effort thumbnails, whatever, so it literally is just me commentating over a video game. The main channel videos, the brunt of it is just organization, editing, and really just a lot of, like, not playing video game type stuff, really. I feel more like a fucking film producer or some dumb shit like that instead of an actual just sit down, play video games, have fun type deal. So I don't really know what's going to happen with it. I don't know what I want to do with it. Bing, we kill a Eurofighter somehow on this thing. He did not play that optimally, I can tell you that much. So, as far as everyone asking, like, what's happening with main channel, I've got no fucking clue, to be honest. I don't know what I want to do with it myself, so we're gonna find out, I guess, but for now I'm just gonna keep uploading these because it's sort of... they're easy to make, they're kind of fun, it takes my mind off of other things that I need to work on, so... we get severe on one guy, we're gonna get a... no, the grip and multipaths, we slam a hill into his missile. I think we might have crit him or something there, because I got another ping, but I'm not really sure what or where it was from. Yeah, this thing's not terrible if you're able to play low altitude. I wouldn't really try to multipath anything anymore. I mean, you can multipath in some scenarios, but I would recommend just trying to 180 missiles instead of fully multipathing it, because... yeah, it's just a little bit dead right now. I'm gonna sling a R-73 at this guy. He dies to a Fox 3 or something before my missile gets there. Understandable. Ooh, okay. Hey, bud. Guess who is unspotted? You. You are here. You're gonna think that's a Fox 3, aren't you? Yep. And you get absolutely slammed by it. I'm gonna switch over to my R-73s. I can't really get a lock on this grip, and I don't really want a team kill here, so I don't think a launch is such a great idea. Yeah, you see, like, my HMD is trying to lock other people. Actually, I can launch... oh, he's already dead, that's why. So yeah, this plane's bad, but even with bad planes, you can still make them work and get kills with them at top tier. It's just your kill potential is going to be much lower than, you know, something else like a Typhoon, obviously, or an F-15 or whatever. But you can still play them, like, they're still flyable. You just can't really get high kill games or have, like, maintain a really good KB, which is what I like to do with top tier, so... oh, fuck. I could have killed that guy, but my radar lock was still on the Rafale, and it tried to slay my R-73 that instead. He dies to my missile regardless, so that's pretty nice too. I'm just gonna get one of those off now. He's dead, okay. I just didn't want anyone else yoinking the kill, but... there we go, that's a 3k. Honestly, not terrible for me not having played in like a week as well, so that's pretty good. This plane is bad, but not terrible. To be honest, I think it might actually be better than the OCU still. So, yeah, that is a fun little update of what is happening. Yeah, hope you enjoyed my yap session. I'm gonna go back to... I don't know, I have a Lego set. I'm gonna start building the Lego set again. Alright, bye, have a good day.